Legend of Total War here with part 24 of my Europa Barbarorum Let's Play campaign as the Seleucid Empire. Now, I've accidentally forgot to... What the fuck's going on there? I forgot to save the game before I quit out of it, which was a duh moment. But luckily, since we had recently come out of an end turn, I just loaded the autosave, so no harm done really. I lose about a minute or two's worth of stuff that I just need to redo. Like, for example, this guy. I need to get him to Tarsus.
Yes, sir.
And I just need to remember to fucking save it. The problem is sometimes I'm so used to fucking doing legendary difficulty that sometimes I just forget to save the game.
Sir. Move out.
So all these guys were on the move as well.
Forward. No more moves, sir. Yes, strategos. Sir.
It's all good. Alright, what else was I doing?
My lord. Onward. Pair of moves, sir. Build close.
Yeah, at least, fucking didn't have to load back to before Parthia was bloody dead. That would have really pissed me off if I had to redo that battle. Anyway,
Attack.
let's kill Pontus here. This won't wipe them out entirely, but this is their second last settlement, and I think it's a reasonably decent settlement to keep. Once it's been built up a bit, once we get any settlement to huge city, the taxes alone are quite good. Taxes and trade, that's where we make our money.
If you can smell something.
And try and instill as much law as we can to get rid of corruption. Alright, so you guys focus on... Let's see, focus on shooting them. I can't imagine this is going to be a difficult battle. Just need to be careful though because of the towers here. I just want them to come into the center first and then go to the wall rather than go straight to it where it'll get in range of these towers. Now, just so everyone knows, obviously their faction is written as Pontos or Pontos or something like that, but I know them as Pontus because I come from an English-speaking background, and I also come from Australia, and in Australia we're very lazy with language. We just get the gist of it out there, and if you don't get it, well, fuck off. I'm not a fucking English teacher. I didn't study English at university. I know English well enough to speak it to anyone else that understands English. And if you expect perfection in everything, fuck off. That's all I can say about that. Same with, history. Like, I know bare bones history. I know some of the history of the Seleucid Empire, but I'm not at all qualified to talk about it. And the thing is, I think that hardly anyone actually is. But because it's the internet, everyone feels like because they've read like one article, oh, suddenly I'm a master of history. So I'm just not interested in arguing with those people because I've had so many arguments I suppose, with people that have held on to a point so aggressively, I guess, and they've just been wrong. And I've had to actually go and research to prove them wrong. And it's a waste of my time. And even if they're right, it doesn't mean anything. So as far as, arguing about history or whatever like that, I'm just not interested in doing that over the internet. Like, I'm not a historian. This is a game that's not history. It's based off historical factions. It's not actually history. And if you're looking for a historical account of certain battles, this is the wrong channel for you. No, stay here. Alright, actually, yeah. Maybe we should attack, because they're not coming out to fight us. What have they got? They've got, looks like, hoplites and these guys. Alright, well, let's get in then. And also, I don't have to justify myself as to why I do or do not accept advice or campaign requests. But there's a lot of new people that have subscribed to my channel, so I do need to, I guess, rehash it so that people don't get too butthurt about it when they... Because I know everyone wants to feel included, but there has to be, there's a certain cutoff point where I go, okay, it's too much. When it comes to advice, I have been given advice before that was not actually tactical or strategically sound. It was advice to make the campaign more interesting. But they don't actually say that. They say, you should do this. You know, you should hire this kind of unit because I like them. And like, what's so good about them? It's like, oh, it will just make the campaign more interesting. Fuck off with advice. Seriously, I'm not interested in people giving me bad advice to make the campaign more interesting, because what's more interesting for you could be totally shit for someone else. And when it comes to campaign requests, I mean, I don't get that many anymore, but, you know, every now and again someone goes, I challenge you to do this or something like that. Every time someone goes, I challenge you to do something, I just roll my eyes and go, oh, not another fucking challenge. Like, I don't get enough of them as it is. Here's another fucking person who thinks that they've come up with the most brilliant idea. Great. Fucking... It doesn't impress me anymore. I used to do them, like when I had like 200 subscribers, I would do every single challenge that people came up with. But the problem was, some of the challenges, I'd do them and realize this challenge was bullshit. It's just waste of fucking time. And the problem is, like, this is not a game that you can play casually in regard to challenges. Like, you can't just be like, oh yeah, I'll do a challenge in like an hour or something. These challenges are like month-long commitments. Like, oh, I challenge you to, you know, do the Khwarezmian campaign for Stainless Steel 6.4 using Biggs Grim Realism and all that kind of shit. While that was actually a good challenge, you know, committing to something like that is a long time. And people always give the challenges on mods, like, I dare you to do Divide et Impera, RDIA, whatever the fuck they're called. This is Total War. Great, thanks. I'll just donate fucking 2 months of my life to this. So yeah, just a bit of insight to you. Because obviously, there's a huge difference now that I've got 30,000 subscribers as opposed to when I had 300 subscribers. It's a completely different dynamic. And whilst of course it's definitely better for me because I actually can live off this, I cannot do every challenge that's issued to me, you know. And the thing is, like, some challenges, like, they issue me a challenge, but I look at them and I go, this would not make a good video series. Like, it's like, some challenges are like, diplomacy challenge, win the game using no cavalry or something and only use diplomacy to take settlements or something along those lines, you know, on, you know, EB for example. It's like, why would I do that? It just doesn't make any sense. Just because a challenge seems difficult doesn't necessarily mean it needs to be done. Like, that was the point I learned with the peasant challenge. The peasant challenge was something that just didn't need to be done. Like, and the views can actually account for this. Like, the views on the peasant challenge, I get asked a lot to, you know, go back and continue the peasant challenge, but I go, look, I can't fucking justify it. It takes me forever to make those videos because I fucking recorded them before I had a microphone. So I have to do all the commentary after the fact, so I might as well script it, which takes me forever because I gotta actually write everything down, and then I gotta record it, and then edit it, and all that kind of shit. It all takes a long time. Then export it, and then export it again. And then it gets the same amount of views as fucking the Brutii campaign. So, I'm better off just doing the Brutii campaign. Although, just to let you guys know, as far as those scripted campaigns go, they're not cancelled. They're on hiatus. Okay, I just cannot justify doing them at the moment, but I do think about doing them from time to time. It's just that I know how much footage is is there waiting for me on my hard drives, and I just think, it's so many episodes. Because they were all very long campaigns, all scripted ones. I actually will admit, though, the Great Britain Blitz campaign, that's cancelled. I'm not going to do any more episodes of that. What instead I'm going to do, at some point, is actually redo it, but of course do live commentary. It would be faster for me to do it that way, and I'm confident now that I can actually beat my old record of 8 turns. I think I can do 6 turns. Anyway, the views aren't there, and also the footage was not good. So, yeah, it doesn't matter. But at some point, it might be 10 years from now, I will eventually finish the Peasant campaign and the Iko Iki campaign. But then there won't be any more scripted campaigns because I can't justify them. They don't generate any more views than live Let's Plays. I mean, if you want though, if I really wanted to generate views, I could do clickbait videos and just do custom battles. That seems to generate tons of views per video. But the thing is, I don't enjoy doing custom battles, so that's why I don't do it. And there's something cringy about clickbait. And the fact that everyone's sort of already doing the same thing, like, some of my most requested things are commenting on everything that Total War Warhammer comes out with. Like, to be honest, I don't fucking care. Like, I don't care about Total War Warhammer that much. It's like, I don't even follow the streams much. You know, I read the post every now and again and I go, oh, okay, well, it's not coming out till May, I'll deal with it then. I like to get my hands on things. I'm a very hands-on person. And all these, you know, discussions about bloody Warhammer and all that kind of stuff, I'm just not really interested in participating that much. The same with the 1212 AD mod. People keep asking me, oh, do some content on 1212 AD. It's no campaign. I'm a campaign player. What's the point? Everyone else is doing custom battles. Just watch them if you want to watch that. Why does every fucking Total War YouTuber have to be the same? The answer is they don't have to be the same. In fact, they should be different. Everyone's got their special niche. I feel like I haven't killed very many of them at all. But the problem is we're using pikes, and they're... I just hate pikes. Oh. Bloody wonderful there. Spearmen would actually be better against them, I think. So we're taking a bit of damage, but it's okay. Antioch's not that far away. Let me retrain. One of the biggest problems with pikes is that if you're in a bad situation, you can't do anything about it. Like, I can't move them out of here, I can't... What can I do? The answer is nothing. That's why I hate pikes so much. Like, if you've made a mistake, it's technically not even your fault, it's just a pathfinding shit. You're fucking stuck with it, you just gotta lie in your fucking grave and just accept it. And I don't like that. I like to be able to turn battles around if they're going shit. These fucking guys won't get their goddamn pikes down. There's not that many of them left. Certainly not my finest of battles, but we're in a position here that it's okay, it didn't need to be. There's only a handful of these guys left. And then just fight the mercenary Greek classical hoplites and then we're done. here's the thing, like, hoplites, not hoplites, phalanx units, they are good in their own way. But they're good in a way that doesn't complement me. Like I said, I'm the kind of person that is constantly taking settlements, and they are one of the worst units for taking settlements. They're just really bad at it. Like, look how bad they're responding. They're definitely good for field battles, and they're the best at defending settlements. But how many times in this campaign so far have I defended a settlement? Fucking none. Because that's not what I do. I know that having big garrisons in all the settlements is just not a good way to win. I mean, just look at the results of the campaign. We're only 12 years into the campaign, or 12 or 13 years into the campaign. Egypt's gone, Parthia's gone. Parthia did fuck all against us, and we didn't have to defend ourselves that many times. Okay, it's because we kept putting pressure on them, kept fucking attacking them. Took the fight to them, and they couldn't withstand our strength. So you don't have to defend battles. Like, constant defensive battles will not win you wars. At some point, you have to go out and attack them. And if you attack so aggressively that they never defend you, you never have to defend yourself, then what do you need hoplite or phalanx units for? Unfortunately, we don't really have much variety in regard to type. So, I can get legionaries. And any sort of other kind of spear or sword units that I could get are terrible, so I just have to make do with these guys. That's why I prefer Rome. I do like in EB, the Roman way of fighting. Well, if you want to be perfectly honest, I like cavalry. Spamming cavalry, that's definitely my thing. But in EB, on very high difficulty, you can't do it. Cavalry is massively nerfed. They don't call me Legend of Cavalry Spam for nothing. I don't consider it an insult though. It's like, some of the best commanders in history were cavalry commanders. So what? At least I've got a specialty. I also love it when people give me quotes that are completely out of date. Like, fucking using a Napoleon quote in the ancient era. Yeah, fucking not relevant right now. Anyway, I've proven that an all melee army can beat a 17th century army in Empire Total War. And Napoleon. Can, but not preferable. Oh, God, fucking kill them already. Just get into combat and get them. Yeah, so this battle here definitely did not go great, but it's fine. Because, for one thing I don't have to... Oh shit, that was actually really bad. I had to send them back to Antioch for retraining. Okay, if we're red-faced, we need to enslave them. Okay, still the public order's down. Okay, good, it's under control. Alright, so what's the situation here? So we've got a Royal Pontic territory, and we've got this. Now, I've seen this happen before, actually quite a lot. Now, this means that this settlement has changed hands a couple of times. Because the AI, as soon as they build something, they can build their government building right away. In order to properly deal with this, I would have to destroy this building here, because I'll keep that. Destroy that building there. Quick save and then quick load. Because if I destroy this, it'll pop up in the build. You see, it's in the build queue here. Now it doesn't recognize that we've got this. So what we do. Quick save, quick load. And that should refresh its memory so that it remembers that it does actually have a government building. This isn't actually an exploit. This is a way to get around a bug. And like I said, we got our buildings back. Because you can't have two government buildings at the same time. It can't be done. Alright, so what's this? Yeah, we can keep that. Nope. If you're not providing me with anything, you can go. Anyway, it's Western Greek. Poseidon. You can go.
Can I be of service?
Okay, this is the last settlement that we have to deal with, I think.
At once.
Of Pontus. They've still got a considerable amount of troops. But you know, we'll deal with it.
My lord? Orders? Orders?
We've taken their core settlements. All they've got left is this quite crappy settlement. Okay then, so what are we doing now? How are we going over here? This guy needs to come back. I'll probably leave him as the governor here, so if you've got anything that's going to provide influence and management, you do that. You hand it over to him. Unrest here, you can have this. So that should help him a little bit. He's going to become the governor here for a little while. Maybe even permanently. That's only got one turn until the siege is over. I can't get these guys over here to help them. That's unfortunate because that's a cheap unit to maintain, but oh well, it happens and nothing's going on over here. That's good. Status quo maintained. That's what we want. Got to keep recruiting here. So what have we got? We've got 4 archers. I think I want another one. I think someone asked me a little while back why I don't repair these buildings here. Because I haven't decided whether or not I'm actually going to keep it or not, that's why. And also, some of them actually provide public order, like, they don't actually provide anything. That provides a little bit. So, 956, how much trade does that provide? It's a bit, you know, that's 1600, maybe it's still worth it. Just out of curiosity, someone was saying that it increases, what's it called, unrest. So I'll repair this and then next turn we'll see if the unrest actually goes down. Okay, what do we want to build here? We've got the Wondrous Temple of Artagatus, which is very expensive. But you know what, I'm going to build that instead. Because that's going to increase trade. They've already moved. It's not a very big increase. It would be better if it was a larger city. Oh, hang on. Before we do that, make sure these settlements down here are building stuff. Which they are. That's good. Yeah, keep it there. For now. The way I understand the way the government system works is that there's 4 different types of governments. Now, depending on, you know, whether or not it's homeland, subjugation available, or alliances available, depends on what kind of government you can build. So, for example, this is the best one to have. It means you can build all 4. You know, the number 1 means it's basically homeland government. Then you get this one here, subjugation, so it's 2, 3, or 4. Now, number 1 and number 2 governments, level 1 and level 2 governments, can all build the same basic civic buildings. The only difference is a level 1 building will be able to build up the main chain military building 1 level higher than this one. But this one will be able to build the auxiliary training slot 1 level higher than the first level government. Now, these level 3 and level 4 have less buildings available that are, the civic buildings. This kind of shit here. But when it comes to the military buildings, the main chain, it's severely reduced as opposed to 1 and 2. Like, you build 1 or 2 levels of it. But you can build the auxiliary type up quite a lot. The level 4, though, is the only one that can get the auxiliary to its maximum level. With that being said, if you're too far away from where it is considered your homeland territory or whatever, you can build that up all the way to the max and still not be able to recruit anything. Which means when we get closer out this way, out to Spain, we actually need to bring our own garrisons, because we will not be able to recruit out that way. It's impossible, except for mercenaries. So I don't build these because it lowers population growth. I build them after the city has become a huge city. Okay, everything seems to be going well here.
Ready.
So a little bit of public order problems here, but I feel like they will just sort of sort themselves out. I think it's largely because there's a spies in there. Maybe I should move this guy over here to try and kick those spies out. Alright, let's move on. I can see Pontus coming up here with a very large army.
Take down fortifications.
They've actually got quite a lot of forces, more than I actually expected. Most of this here does seem like garbage, though. Okay, so we got public order issues still going on here, but at least unrest is going down. Okay, so now coming down to this settlement, because we need to check whether or not repairing that has made a difference. Oh, what do you know? Unrest is still exactly the same. I said fucking advice. I had someone say to me that damaged buildings increases unrest. I fucking knew it was false. I always know fucking bullshit when I smell it. It's got nothing to do with that. Doesn't matter. What are we doing? Some people, they just fucking make shit up and they convince themselves that it's true when they don't actually investigate it at all. I can fucking smell bullshit from a mile away. Trust me, I know, because I'm a bullshit artist myself. I know how to create bullshit. But sometimes questioning everything can get really tiresome. Okay, so yeah, these guys are quite damaged, but he'll need to come down here to defeat this, but... Okay, if I bring all these spears here to actually have a defensive siege, defensive battle... Oh shit. Well, what I'll do is I'll trade. Yeah, you can have one of these, and I'll have all of these. 4 of these guys here might be able to defend ourselves against this. Might be able to. Because like I said, they are very good at defensive sieges. I want to get these guys over here, but they'll attack them, and then maybe they'll push us into the city. If we stand right there, they'll push us into the city. Maybe. But I'll stand right there, just because.
Depleted, sir.
Alright, so our guy here,
Ready.
do me a favor, get rid of these rebels. We don't necessarily need to kill them, just push them out of the way at the very least. No, they're still in the way there.
Victory! Sir,
Alright, what are we going to be up against? What's this? Lusitanan bodyguard cavalry. Alright. Most of it's garbage, except for these Persian archers. They're certainly a concern. I mean, I've got a lot of cavalry. Those would be good at getting rid of them.
prepare for battle.
I do think we need to fight it manually because auto-resolve always, well not always, but usually yields a terrible result. Good thing about this battle is that we don't need to wipe them out entirely.
Men, this battle is
Oh man, talk about a fucking hillside-based battle. You don't see these kind of maps in Rome 2 or Attila that much. Alright, how are we going to do this? Alright, I think what I might do is just send the cavalry to go get rid of their archers right away. Then again, I really don't want to sacrifice my cavalry, but this is what the cavalry's for field battles, and not for sieges. The fuck is this anyway? There they are. Oh, we've got a nice high ground advantage here. But I think the Persian archers can outrange our guys. So that's why we need the high ground advantage. I really don't know why. Oh, what the fuck? I forgot to move these guys around. Which I'm probably going to get shot. Get out of there. Yeah, see, they're going to chase after him, but that might be okay. If I send my general over there... No, we're not doing it. Good, that's it. Thin them out as much as you can without them shooting back at us. I kind of fucked this battle up a little bit. Certainly could have gone better, but it's alright. If we're getting a few shots on them without them hitting us, then that's what it's all about. Alright, if anyone's going to get shot, I'd rather it be my general, because obviously he can recover. Okay, they're not firing back, so just be patient. But they're getting closer. Okay, good. While they're shooting at him, I'm going to send the cavalry to go get rid of these archers. Any chance you could shoot that general? No? What about you? Yes, you shoot him. Surely these heavy cavalry here can get rid of a couple of fucking archers. Alright, how you going over here? Good, that's going well. No. Just chase after the archers. One thing at a time. The fuck are you doing over there? Okay, archers, get behind the pikes. Oh, they're not even in position. Whatever, get back. Good, we're wrecking them here, but just... You know, I was hoping to use my cavalry up for something else. What's this here? Shit. Oh, come on, run you dipshit. These guys here just aren't bloody breaking. Oh well, luckily these are replaceable in these lands. Just send them back to Antioch afterwards. That's such a dumb move. More like a not bringing them back up to where they're supposed to be. You know, because they've got so much experience, I might even be able to stand and fight. But I can get them out of here. Now, if you're thinking, why not send the spears after them? These guys aren't going to engage with them properly. There's fucking trees everywhere. Right, that's all of them broken. Now get rid of these. Come on, get into combat with them. Try and save their ass. So here we go, lost 3%. Not too bad. I mean, essentially I wanted to do this without taking any casualties, but that's fucking impossible most of the time. Okay, stop shooting. Just gonna end up getting friendly fire. These guys here aren't gonna last long. That's it, pike them up their assholes. They keep fucking coming back. It's good to see this guy's got some experience. Alright, finally, good. Don't need to kill 85% of them, just need to win. Probably rushed that a little bit just because I wanted to be done quickly. Because those guys have been sitting there for a while, probably eating away at my income by sitting on that road. So I just wanted to get rid of them. Okay, just come and stand here, and this guy will pick you up next turn from here, and probably take you over to Side, or Side, or however it's pronounced. Didn't lose that many men, because he's got a doctor, I think. He suffered the brunt of the attack, but that's okay, because I can possibly retrain them at Sardis, maybe? Nope. What if I built this? Then I would, but it would take 9 turns. Ah, fuck it, why not? We're moving our forces over to the west. Let's get a recruitment center over there. Okay, and over here, public order seems reasonable. But let's actually see if we can come down here and take Nisa. If you were to leave, public order goes to absolute shit. Alright, just stay there a little while longer then. Okay, so that means we've got 5 archers here now. Get another one. We're out in the east. We need lots of them. And we're just about out of cash. Now, as for this, I want to destroy this and build a level 2 building here. Okay, out of money. Just making sure all the public order's under control, which for the most part it is. I really should have built something here. Now, the settlement's somewhat under control. Leave it be. Let's move on. Okay, I had a feeling this would happen. We don't want to fight these guys out on the field, I think. Or do we? Now, if these guys attacked our settlement, we'd kick their ass.
Run for your lives!
So that technically counts as a defeat.
Out of wood, sir!
Fuck off, Ephebus. We'll be able to get them into the massacre, and if they want to besiege it, they're welcome to try.
Pull down the fort!
Alright then, and you
My lord!
jump in there. Alright, with 6 phalanx units, let me just see here, yeah. 6 phalanx units should make a fair bit of difference against this. Because if we just hold choke points, because they're the ones on the attack, they'll never be able to get through us.
Sir! A ship!
Okay, it's winter, so we can't get too far. Just bring them to the port here. But that boat really helped them get from Alexandria to there quite quickly. Now, we could, of course, gone the quick way, which is this way, but that's also dangerous. Because we have no idea what's out this way, and it's such a weak ship. If we get hit and sunk, whole army's gone. Motherfucker, they're starting to bring in good armies now. It's going to be hard to deal with. Okay, at least we can recruit some Persian archers. Now,
Yes, strategos!
this unit here is upkeep, 67. Alright. I'm thinking building another fort here might be a good idea, just to slow them down.
Sir! My lord!
Ah, damn it. Doesn't matter. Send that one. Okay, send you to go over there. Cross the river, build the fort.
Build fort! My lord!
You can just stay here for the turn. Then send this guy over here just to occupy it.
Yes.
And what that does, buys us time. Yeah.
Yes, master. Moving into position.
Still feels so good that Parthia is gone. This army is definitely big enough to take that down now. No question about it. Right, so we've got 5 lots of phalanx and 6 archers. Alright. Who are we going to get in charge of this? Well, the guy that's actually not maintaining the public order here. So,
My lord! Sir! 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 My lord! March!
and when you come back, you'll have more troops available for you.
My lord! Onward! No more moves, sir! Build fort!
Now, we can only recruit so much here before we run out of population. So what are we going to do about that? I'm going to build a thing here and there. What else can we do?
My lord!
God damn it. Spies. I swear to God, they die way too easily in this for me. Just, I don't even know why I bothered even trying stuff.
Yes, strategos!
I don't think we're going to be able to leave here just yet. Now, did we manage to recruit something? Build something, I mean? Yeah, I built that, but now we need to probably think about this kind of stuff. Okay, we can't get any conscription centers, but we can get skirmishers. Oh, god damn it. Whatever, just use it to maintain the public order. It's good enough. Okay, I can recruit more from here. But I don't really know if... I don't want to do that just yet. Because the population here is quite low. Temple of Apollo. That's got to go. My army here, keep moving it up north.
Forward! Arab moves, sir! Build fort!
My lord. Moving into position.
So yeah, they're on their way to Alexandria to be retrained. And then from there, I think I'll... You know, maybe I'll go after this settlement here at Sinai first. I mean, Bostra's got a big garrison. And it's just a piece of shit town. Most of the towns out here will be pieces of shit. Because I think the two armies that we've got out here should be sufficient to deal with everything that they have to deal with. I wouldn't mind expanding the frontier down that way. Keep an eye on those damn Arabs. Okay, what are we going to build? So, always check on these settlements first. This one needs to build something. What are we going to build here? Temple of Artagartus will get rid of corruption a little bit, give us extra public order. But the public order's pretty good. Yeah, go with that. Yep, go with that, that's good. Because that reduces corruption and provides a bit of public health. Let's get building that shit. Okay, that's all that done. How are we going with our finances? It's not great, but it's not terrible either. Okay, let's move on to the next turn. That's alright, we'll be taking on Nisa, which will include them before they get a chance to take that fort off us.
We are under siege!
We need to realize the possibility that Mazaka might fall. Doesn't mean it will fall, but it might. Alright, so having a look over here, 5 turns until surrender. They will probably make the attack. Not next turn, because they never do that. We've got another full stack coming in over here. Now, I'm pretty sure these two armies here, that's everything they've got. If we could bypass this loser and come to Ankira, that would defeat them. Problem is, though, we can't leave Sinope. And our forces aren't really in the best shape here, because half of them are over here. Well, not half, but you know what I mean. Actually, why don't you make it to Ankira?
Yes, Stradago!
You could do that. Your army's in way better shape than his. Alright, let's do that.
March! No more moves, sir! Prepare fortification!
Yeah, I'm not worried about Epirots. If we manage to get rid of the rid of Pontus, and you know they're gone for good. Public order here has gone to shit. Why is that? Because they stuck their spies in here. Damn it. Doesn't matter. That's being built. That'll fix things up. What can I do to improve this settlement? This settlement is making me a shitload of money. Look at that trade income. That's great. Largely thanks to sea exports and imports. It's all good. Right, so if I build this, that'll provide us with about an extra 100. So that would take 107 turns to make a profit off that. What else is there? Large Temple of Seleucos. Give us extra tax rate. Oh, by fucking 12. That's bullshit. What is this going to do? That'll also provide quite a bit of extra trade. However, we don't want to build that until we've got it to a huge city. I don't necessarily need to build anything in this settlement though. Build the aqueduct. I don't think they can get the next level, the city plumbing. I think that's only for the Romans. So that provides them with an extra 5% public health. That's one or the others. One or the other. What's the difference? Allow athletic and musical competition or allow festivals? Whatever. You know what? You don't even need to build anything here. There's other priorities. Alright, I'll commit to this fight. But we won't be doing it right this very instant because we're at 50 minutes. Time to take a break. Could hire some mercenaries if I really need them because they'll come in to fight as well. We'll be up against 7 units. I'm confident what we've got here could possibly deal with it. 6 load of archers, 5 of these as well. They've besieged this. Oh well. That'll keep them delayed for a short time, but now we can actually have a look at what they've got.
Destroy them.
Lots of cavalry. Lots and lots of cavalry. Right. They might take Hiva. Might be an idea to actually get out of there. Because I'd rather lose the city than lose the army. The city's not worth that much to me. And over here, how are we going? Can't get anything better by building that. I wonder. Let me just see. It doesn't put the barracks in here, so I can't check down the line. Well, this region seems to be completely stable. Just maintain the status quo. Also need to keep recruiting these here. Yeah, I definitely think we need to push against the Sakarouka to defeat them. Otherwise, they're just going to keep sending more and more troops against us. And even if it's going to be expensive to maintain garrisons in their city, it's more expensive to keep fighting and dying against them. Just because our lands are richer than theirs. Good, that's it. Increase in trade. Also increases a little bit in corruption. Oh well. Good to see these settlements growing. And we're out of money. Okay, so the next thing to do is to take Nisa, so we'll take a break here. So guys, like and subscribe. Part 25 is next, and don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.